I hope this is coming through. Oop, that was coming in through twice. Hello. Let me lower this music because it's loud for me. Oh, not there. I have to go into YouTube. Oop. Whatever, we'll pause it. Hello. Can you guys hear me correctly, properly? Is my voice getting through the magical interwebs? What's up? Goodness. Sweet. Alrighty. Well then, figured I might as well just get started on stuff. Let's swap on over to my very cool and awesome other scene. Yeah, I'm a streamer. Where's my chat? There's my chat. Alright, well, hello. I'm finally doing this again. I don't really know what spurred me to do this. I just kind of felt like streaming again. Yes, the real angle. Hello, Music Mad. Yeah, so I'm just be working on some stuff. Why not, you know? I do have to make sure that my audio is gonna be working though. So I'm gonna play a quick little flute. Yeah, right. Ooh, why isn't this? It's tracking my MIDI. Why aren't you working? There we go. Let me raise this volume back up. There we go. Alrighty. Alright, let's just do stuff. So, yeah. This is a little project that I was working on literally last night. It took me about an hour to, like, do this in specific. What do you call it? Words, English, I can't speak. Yeah, so there's this, silly little YouTuber, Emily Hopkins, who is a harpist and also lives on Long Island, which is pretty cool. Can't say just. Thank you, Music Mad. Have a great rest of your evening. Anyway, so this Emily Hopkins lady is a very talented harpist and does a lot of fun YouTube content. If you guys want to, you know, check out her stuff, it's actually very, very fun to watch. She does a lot of cool stuff with like her electric harp and like a bunch of pedals. It's pretty cool stuff. So she's doing this like remix contest kind of thing where she sent out a where is it? It's in my downloads. She sent out a free like thing of like it's like a minute long of just her. Oops, did I override that? That's fine. Like a full minute long like stem of her playing the harp. And it's really nice. It's very pretty. And I remixed it. Well, partially. I still have to like make it work a little bit better, especially considering that I get the same Discord. Yes, I do. It should be in the description if I set that up properly. Let me check real fast. It's on my flow page in the description. You could probably find it through there. But yeah, lost my train of thought. Yeah, so I have not finished this remix, and I don't know where to go, but I have this cool like intro, and then it transitions to this cool synthy section, and that's where I'm at. And I'm probably gonna get rid of this and like change it into not this, because I kind of don't like it in the end. But we'll see. I'll just play it for you guys. So it's gonna be a good time to test my audio, because I don't know if it's working. It looks to be fine. I'll lower this a little bit. That should be fine. And then it pretty much continues like that. Yeah, so there's a few things that I need to do first. First of all is shorten this entire track. Because what I have right now, it's about 2 minutes and 30 seconds, as told by this little bar down here. That's not good because the limit is about 2 minutes. It is said in the rules that I could go over it, but I really don't want to. So I feel like in the end, I'm gonna end up like totally axing this kind of sound, where you like the typical house, typical angle. I might end up foregoing that. I'll keep the instruments, but I think I might just get rid of that and also get rid of the side chain. Get rid of you. I'll just do that. That's fine. But yeah, I might have to do a different idea, which is totally something that I expected to happen. What's up, Game Master? Yeah, it is pretty neat. Yeah, I don't know. I have to think of some cooler thing I could do, because this orchestral like portion is really cool. But it's also like, I don't want it to be this entire thing be the orchestral bit. So I gotta experiment with it. I gotta see what I can do. So let's find out. Because I definitely still want to have this like arpeggiated synth. That just sounds cool because it's a nice transition, a nice juxtaposition between like the orchestral going into this. Sounds cool. I also want to fix up this part of the harp loop because it does not loop as well as I liked it to. What if I did this and then just turned that there? Do that. Or that. Yeah, so it ends on a weird like chord kind of thing. Don't really like it that much, but I'll make it work. This goes on grid too. I think this something talking about something earlier today. Yeah, what was it? Well, you should probably just like DM me it, but like, yeah, whatever it is, yeah, go for it. Feel free to reach out on whatever. I usually check things unless I don't, because then I don't. Dry wet. Boop. Okay, sounds good. I probably won't be able to like read it until after I'm like done or take a break or whatever, so yeah. Turn the stereo up. There we go. Now it's very reverby and spacey and cool. Thank you, Tyler. Welcome to the stream, my friend. Re-enable automation. Reverb triangle. Yeah. They're fun. I love putting reverb on things. I feel like collaboration is something I've been working on. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, potentially. Yeah, let me know the details whenever I'm not streaming and we could talk about it. But yeah, welcome Tyler and Presto. Very lovely to see people in here. I've not kept up with my YouTube channel at all, but it's really funny. Boo, 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 boo. I do not know how to make any other kind of music. This is the only music I know how to make. This is true fact. All I know is 4 on the floor kick drum. Yeah, it is, Aaron. What's up, Aaron? Welcome. Aaron, you missed it. I was playing Gravity Pulse music for my stream starting soon fucking thing. You missed it, man. I was bopping. We were bopping to which one? What track were we listening to? Yeah, you missed it. Nah, it's okay. Maybe I'll make a remix of the theme. Maybe I could break it down. Oh, that'd be funny for all the musicians in chat, because I know there are a few of you out there. That's where the hi-hats were. They were muted. It was insane. Yeah, so, what do you call it? I don't have the original project files for, like, a lot of the actual, music, like the co-op OST, because that was made on LMMS, which I don't use and I don't want to open because it, like, is bad. And most of the projects are, like, borderline breaking my CPU, so, you know, not much I could do there. But you know what? It's fine because I could at least break down the theme in Ableton. I have the forked track I could break down, the forked lobby track. So I mean that's partially like the theme. But yeah. You know what? Will she be like totally fucking upset if I go over 2 minutes? I mean, to be fair, on the Bandcamp page here, let me pull up the Bandcamp page right freaking now. It did say that if absolutely necessary, it can go over 2 minutes if necessary. So I think it's fine. Here. See? Here, let me zoom in. Unless absolutely necessary. So I think I'll be fine. I reckon I'll be fine. But who knows? Who flippin' knows? You know, I'll just do it anyways and I'll be like, I apologize. Famous, yeah! Oh, Jay's in here! Welcome, Jay and Jake. What's up? Man, all cool people in here. I have like 2 versions of chat opened up. Let me not do that. Yeah. Hello all of you people, you lovely freaking cool people. To update all of you new people, I'm working on a little remix thing for a competition. Yeah. I'm just chilling though. We're just chilling and working on it. I need to make this thing. Hello. Hello, Ren. That's me. God. Alright. What was I gonna do? Oh, I was gonna add more loops. So the key to making any good house track is you just add a bunch of Vengeance samples, and then that's it. And then you're good. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, no. Like this, all high quality. That's a lie. I'm lying right now. Sure, that works. Oh, that has a weird, like, thing in it. That works. Whatever, I don't care. Lower the volume. Sure, that works too. Just lower the volume. No need to automate the cutoff. Just do that. Go to 100 instantly. There. You know, all of a sudden, I just, it just, wow, like, I don't have any inspiration to work on this anymore. What? It happens. That's a very common thing for me, little tidbit to how I make music. I just, like, if I don't feel whatever I'm working on, I just go, okay, new thing. Because I'd like to keep my brain stimulated, but also not, like, restrict myself to working and finishing one thing, because then that's how I burn out, like, fast. I used to do that, like, 2019. That's why, like, in 2020 I was just like, all right, you know what, let's just not do that. And then I released that really bad album. It wasn't bad, but you know, it was an album, one of the albums of all time. Let me open a different project. I could probably do it from in here. I don't know. Someone called me. Welcome back, Aaron. Let me try and figure out, because I don't want to. Alright, I'll exit full screen. Fine. I'll exit full screen. I'm trying to preserve the thing. I see what was talked about in the Murder 3 Diff channel. Okay, what the project after would be. I did not. Let me quickly take a peek at that. Just, you know, gonna do that. Oh, I see. Oh, that's cool. That's a really cool idea. May 15th, true. Shake. That's a very cool idea. Here, let me. That cool. That's a very cool idea. Here, let me find the Gravity Pulse remix, or not the Gravity Pulse remix. The that's my cousin. Where did I put it? It's somewhere in here. I have way too many just random things. The Buddy Holly riff. True. I could do that. Maybe it's not in here. That's for the normal track. That's the. Oh, you know what? We could go over this. So, if some of you lovely people remember back during RecCon 2022, Shopee, yeah, that's there too. So if some of you may remember the thank you, Arturia, the RecCon 2022 performance that I did into the Retroverse, which was, you know, plagued by some stuff that was very unfortunate. However, I never released the 2 songs that I had premiered there, that I made specifically for the concert. It's loading. It's loaded. It's loaded. My launchpad. There we go. So I made these tracks specifically for the concert because I thought, hey, you know what? Why not? I might as well. So they're like horribly mixed. I already know. Oh my god. Ugh. How many tracks are there? W Retroverse for realsies. Oh, look at how many tracks there are. Oh yeah. He dies. So, anyways, Eddie Munster track. True. That's true. It actually what? That's the other remix that comes after. Here, let me full screen again. Why are you giving me media files are missing? What's missing? Shaker loop. Where's the shaker loop? It's right here. You can replace it because I already know what it is. Thank you. Real, yeah. So this is the Gravity Pulse remix. So this was the first track that played, and at Retcon, because I was like, you know what? If we're gonna open with something cool, we're gonna open with the synthwave version of the Gravity Pulse theme, and it sounds very cool. So for some of you who don't know what it sounds like, let me just play the first portion of it, just because it makes sense. You did. That's true. That's true, Aaron. Retroverse 2. Real. That is real. It's a good idea, Jake. What's on my master? Nothing. Oof. Oh, my frames. Oh, my computer. Remember the start of the game. True. Yeah, but that's pretty much it. Let me raise the volume from here. That's probably better. Yeah. So silly little remix. It is very cool. I should really release this. I should. Oh, you know what? I did actually release it. It's on the deluxe edition of the co-op OST on my Bandcamp. So, you know, throw me $13 and you get this and a lot of other cool stuff. Promotion over. So this track started off because I really wanted to remix. One, I wanted to remix the theme, and two, I didn't have any other ideas for what else to make for the concert. So I was like, you know what? Gravity Pulse Co-op is appearing at the Ink Showcase that happened, like, I think a day after. Yeah, the day afterwards. And so I was like, you know what? It'd be funny. I throw the theme in here. Boom. Time to fork over. True. Nigga, like, no. You see, Aaron, I want to make money. No, I just bought the... You did. That is true. You bought the Campsite Crush OST. It was really cool. I have the receipts. No, yeah, it's $13, which is the most expensive like thing on my Bandcamp. But at the same time, it's also like 20 plus tracks on there, and they're all like very like, you know, they're the co-op OST. So, you know, kind of makes sense. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That will probably be the case. I don't know. I don't see why they wouldn't make the Ink Showcase less focused on them, because, you know, they're the big new hot commodity. I hope our funny portal room will be somewhat like... Isn't there supposed to be one this month, Jay? Because aren't they usually in March and September? At least that's what I remember from the past ones. One day, Aaron. One day you'll get studio. And you'll be cool like the rest of us. They usually are, yeah. That's what I thought. That is what I thought. Anyways, if Charlie's in Showcase. Yeah, true. Oh my god, that's huge. We could do that. Oh, gotcha. So you aren't... Mm-hmm. That makes sense. Gotcha. Okay. Curious. They're probably gonna have one, especially considering how much stuff there is like this month. It'd be weird to have one this month. So, it would make sense to have one next month or like the following. So that checks out. Anyways, if you don't know how to play the Gravity Pulse Q2 theme, yeah. If you don't know how to play the Gravity Pulse theme on piano, it's very easy. You just do that. So it's an A sharp minor chord. If you know music theory, and then you take the root, you take the A sharp, you drop it down, and then you do that, and then afterwards you drop this A, you drop it down to a G sharp, which is crazy. And then get this, you go back up to the A in the root, but then you drop this C sharp to a C, and that's the last chord. And it's really, really intense. I know, music theory is through the roof with this one. Yeah, no. Yeah, the theme came about pretty fast. You played it wrong. Yeah, you did play it wrong. That is the official canonical me sticking the flag in the ground. Yes, this is how you play it. I'm gatekeeping my own music. Here, the chords are right here. This is the cooler chords because it doesn't actually follow the same progression. Did I copy it? I did copy from the MIDI that I took. If anyone wants the MIDI, I'll let me know. I'll send it to you. This is all the MIDI for like every single one of the tracks. Like this is exported directly from LMMS. So like you have the arpeggios, you have the chords, the bass line, the main lead, secondary lead, you have and then the actual arp. So if anybody wants that, DM me on Discord. I'll send it to you. I think I put that in the deluxe edition. Get the deluxe edition instead of the co-op ST. Bandcamp. Slightly obtuseangle.bandcamp.com. Thank you. Nice. The theme is the melody's pretty easy too. It is. Let me just pull up. This is a square wave, right? Yeah. Yeah. That's cool. When's Gravity Pulse 2? Evan's Revenge? I don't know. Make it. We'll put it in Gravity Pulse Forked. Oh, Jay, are you aware of Gravity Pulse Forked? The fun little thing that I did? It's in the Invasion event right now. Too Long Didn't Read. It's literally just an excuse for me to shut up. I need to do it, and it's an obligation. Obligation like track from Radiant. Okay. So Jay, the Gravity Pulse Forked is like it's basically a way for me and Noodle to support fan games and also do more stuff outside of the co-op and solo story because we want to, or more so I want to. Noodle does not want to touch Gravity Pulse ever again, which is really funny. So yeah, that's what Forked is. That's why Forked's in the Invasion event too, because it fit. Here's the main melody. Wait. I don't know what's up with that weird frequency. Press MTP. Yeah, this is the main theme. If you want to remember it, go ahead, screenshot. You know, this goes hard, screenshot it. Play the fan adventure. Yeah! Milking plays Gravity Pulse co-op real. But yeah, this remix was fun to make because, you know, it's me remixing Gravity Pulse theme in a synthwave style. I guess I should probably like break down the track. Very easy. Intro, just a bunch of ambient synths. Got ambience. You got this, which is I think an arpeggio that I bounced out. And then this is the same thing, but just stretched out. Then we got little piano. Then we got pad synths that are also bounced out. Which I think are these synths down here. You got effects, very simple. White noise. Impact. Okay, want to make a theme for a game. Just, you know, screw around, do some fun stuff, do some funky stuff. He's your character after all, so. We got this. This is the actual. This is this pad where these two came from. it's this pad right here, which is just a sample. And then we have another thing. This is a sound font? What's the sound font of? What pack is this from? It doesn't tell me. I don't know how to use what is on though. What is it? Where are you from? You're in the strings too, but I don't know what thing you're from. Whatever. It's a sound font apparently. And then we have Synth 1. Love Synth 1. Synth 1 is my bestie vibes. Synth 1 is so cool. Look at this thing. Look at how user friendly this UI is. It's so good. It's automated. It's just funny little arpeggios. And you got this little lead. Which is an Ableton preset. And we have this cool bass that slides up that I'm really proud of. Oof, so good. Sounds so good. Main instruments, really fast. We have this square, I'm playing the lead. You have this other saw made with analog. There is just dials and more dials, Garlic, that is true. Welcome to literally every producer's life. Arpeggio, Synth 1, classic. We got chords with Vital, love Vital. I didn't even love the UI. Vital is a good plugin. It's free for any music producers out there. Download this, use it, it's good. Playing chords. And we got the bass, which is another Vital. Interesting that I use an LFO for the eighth note bass pattern. I usually just put an arpeggiator. Oh well. The more you learn about yourself. Drums, real simple. You have a kick drum, very easy. That's the kick I used? Really? Wow, I don't even know that. We have hi-hats, clap, snare, it's a snare. Very easy. Shaker loop. Other hi-hat loop. And you have a bunch of fills and stuff. So these just play periodically through the track. Very classic sounding tom drum, the boo 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 boo. Yeah, I don't make my own music. That's so true. No, that's not. Listen, most of the loops that I use are percussion anyways, because I don't want to spend time on doing that. Crash sound effect. Is this crash? It is a crash. That's pretty much it. And there's a second section, which is a little bit of a halftime breakdown, which is cool. I added a little funky little drums in here. It sounds pretty cool. Let me play it. Sounds pretty cool. It's really simple. It's literally just a lot of these samples are very like 808 drum kit inspired. For those of you that don't know, TR-808 by Roland is a really cool synth, or not a synth, it's a drum machine. I have a I do actually have a version of it, like right here, like a VST version, but I don't use it because I don't have the subscription. It ran out, and I don't want to pay $20 a month again because that's a lot of money. Some of these project files probably have like some like what Juno 106 or like a Jupiter 8 in there, and I just can't use it because it like dies. But yeah, that's a pretty cool little rhythm. I overuse the cowbell, but it's such a cool sound. Yeah, just trying to be more like, you know, retro synth wavy kind of vibes. Here's a question. What do you think? That's a good question. Again, I don't know. He's your character, so you get to decide like exactly what do you call it? Exactly like what you mean with exactly like what do you want? Like what do you think his character themes should sound like? I could help you with it considering I'm like the music man. It's like, you know, true. That is true. So what, Aaron? Just do it. You'll get better. Just keep doing it, and you'll make something that sounds cool and good. And I'm here to help you. So, you know. Yeah. Anyways, this goes back to this. Boop, 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 boop. And then it outros. It outros very coolly. It goes back to this ARP, which is a pretty cool ARP. And then it leads into the Kate Bush remix, which I can't get into because I could probably get claimed for that, so I'm not gonna play it. But it's Running Up That Hill. It's very, you know, iconic. All of us know it. All of us know the little tune by now, so we don't really have to go into too much detail about it. So, yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much this file. It was a very fun little project to embark on. Gravity Pulse theme is a certified W. Don't have to exit full screen to open a new file. That's a little bit funky, don't you think? Whatevs. What other things do I have? Here, let me go just perusing through my projects real fast. Oh, you guys want to hear some stuff I made for Neon's Den? No. So Neon's Den is this funky little ink overflow room that was made entirely with Studio. All of the assets that you see in there were made by people, not downloaded off an asset store, not that stuff, all that. This is real and legit and cool and awesome. But yeah, no, Neon's Den is just a fun little room. Yeah, real. Let me go back to full screen. F11. Yeah, so Neon's Den is a fun little room. I got to make some music for it, as well as Music Mad. Music Mad was in here. Big ups to Music Mad. He's super cool and awesome. Yeah, this is one of the tracks that I made, which is just like really embracing that, like, you know, super synthy stuff. You know. You have that. Oh, you do have that project. I just realized you should do that, Garlic. You gotta cook. Go cook. Yeah. Oop, this is soloed. That's also loud. Make that skateboard, Jake. Yeah, this is a very simple little project. It's just me messing around with like this little chord progression. There's also some cool plugins that I use that I'm scared to open because they can break sometimes. So it's called there's like Filter Step and Pan Flow and one other one that messes with audio or with volume, I think, or pitch. I don't know, one of those things. It's very good plugins. I don't want to open it because sometimes it crashes the Ableton. And I don't want to deal with that. So yeah, but yeah, it's very simple. We got this synth. That's using Filter Step, but it gives you like that little arpeggio. Of course, can't have an angle drag without an arpeggio. Nice synth bass, a little synth plucky. Got the kick, which is just a very simple, like, almost 808 kick. There's a little hi-hat loop, which is warped actually, because this is at 90. And then yeah. It's very simple. It's like literally it's 8 tracks. Like I could have made this in Ableton Live Light. Let's open up the other one. The other one is significantly cooler because there's more stuff going on with it. Was let it load because it takes like 5 years for it to load. There we go. So fun fact about this project. Originally I made this track just as it was up here. You live Ableton Light, yes. It's Light, L-I-T actually, or it's Ableton. Well, it's the light version. I have Ableton Live. As you can see it right here. You can see it up there, right? Yeah. Ableton Live 11 Suite, because Ableton is sweet. So I had this project, right, made for Neon's Den, and true. Um, so this project is originally supposed to be at 128 BPM, which is a standard like house. This is basically like a house track, like classic, like very iconic sort of housey type stuff. Um, so because that's not really the vibe of Neon's Den. Neon's Den is like the hangout, so it's supposed to be very chill, very relaxed. I was like, okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna resample it out, turn the tempo down to 100, and then we got this. Which is significantly more vibier. And I put a little EQ and reverb on it just to clean it up a little bit after I think I have some stuff. I have span on my master, and that's it. Wow, that's great. But yeah, so like it makes it cool, like very retro wavy kind of vibe where you just take a song, you slow it down, you put reverb on it. Sounds good. That's just inherent. Boo, boo, boo. But yeah, so that's that. Very cool, very funky. What do you got? Yeah, so I like doing that a lot in Ableton, specifically Ableton, because you can resample very easily. You literally just go here, resampling, and then you record in, and it records literally everything in the master. Or whatever you have soloed, literally whatever is going to go through to your ears goes into the resampling, and then it just records it in. So you don't have to like bounce out a WAV file and bring it back in. You don't have to do any of that stuff. You just chill. You throw this in there, and you're good. So yeah, I like doing that stuff because I like messing around with warping in Ableton, because warping in Ableton is fun. It's fun as hell. It's probably the best DAW to like do any sort of audio manipulation with, because it's just so like good with that. So just in general, like I like doing that stuff. There's a few projects like here. I'll bring up a not like electronic music project. I know, crazy. There's no way that I, Angle, make music that isn't house. What? It's crazy. To scour my what do you call it? To scour my messing around project, which is just where I throw literally everything that isn't like a specific project. But it's right here, so we don't have to worry about searching for it too much. Blah, blah, blah. How long have I been streaming for? I feel like it's been like 5 days. 51 minutes. Lovely. So yeah, let's wait for this to load. I'm just gonna, I'll just show this off. So this is supposed to be a beat. Whoa. A beat that I've been working on and off for like the past 5-ish months. I started this in October, and this has been kind of sitting here for a while because I really want to put vocals, but every time I do, I kind of don't like how they sound, and I want to like redo the flow. Like there's already, I see. I'm gonna delete those because those are from when my cousin was over and we were like fucking around. That's funny. Sorry. Yeah, so this is a little beat, a wee little beat. That is very cool. And that I will eventually put out. I don't know when. Like the beat is pretty much good. It's done. I might do some like quick pass throughs with like some like mastering stuff. Like, oh, even all my mastering stuff is turned off. Let's turn that back on. But yeah, just like go back through, mix some stuff a little bit better, change some things, add some stuff, do some cool things like that. But yeah, some of you may have heard this before. I may have shared it to you. If not, it's gonna be your first time hearing it. It's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool sounding track. I'm happy with it. I just need to like actually find a decent use for it and like sing over it and like publish it and like do all that stuff. So I don't only have Wind Up Toy up there. I'll have the other one. This one. Yeah. I'm very happy with how this beat like turned out. This is like, to me, this is old. This is like old. Like I did this when I first started like going to my audio production class. This is old. But yeah, let me break this down real fast. First off, we got this cool little lead, little arpeggiated lead. So you might be wondering, hey, what'd you do to get that cool sound? Well, this in the bridge right here, or in the verse bridge thing, there's this bass right here. Sounds pretty intense. I made it. Like, it's a bunch of layers and just like a radical like effects chain. What I did is I brought an Ableton arpeggiator, turned it on random. I let it repeat like multiple times, resampling it, and then I found a loop that I was happy with and just use it. That's literally what I did. It's very easy to do stuff like that. So I did that. That's kind of like the main sort of like melodic stuff in it. Alright, yeah, let's go through it. So we got that going through. We got the 808, that just is good. 808 Cooker is a very good plugin. I'm very happy that I bought it on launch day because it is such a good plugin. If you're making beats and stuff, this is a very good plugin. It's $40, but it's actually really good. Like, if I'm saying it's good, it's good. I haven't used it in a while because like I haven't been doing that type of music. I really should. But yeah. God, that vinyl distortion really makes it grittier. I like that. Gritty. So the drums are pretty simple. I say pretty simple, but there's like a lot of layers. It's mostly, yeah, again, like it's just mostly just me layering stuff on top of each other and making things sound cool. I didn't really go too in depth with it as I usually would, but that's fine. You got the kick right here. That's a snare. You got the kick. Alright, fine, I'll solo it. Kick. You got the snare. Pretty good little chop snare. You got this little loop, which is warped. This loop, which isn't warped. Well, slightly it is. You got this perk. Cool little thing to layer underneath that first snare. Little thing. I don't know. Cool little thing. Another little thing. Yeah, it's just percussion layering. Hi-hat is pretty cool. It's sampled. I saturated it and put some erosion, and it sounds like this. I think I'm gonna pass on a website about my plans. Yeah, absolutely, Garlic. You absolutely will. Yeah, and then there's some fun stuff I did with warping with the lead synth, which is basically just like pitching it up in a weird way and like turning it to beats warping and just messing around with that sound. Makes it sound cooler, especially with the rest of the drums. And then does that again, and it repeats again. Oh yeah, we have this little new percussion right here, which sounds pretty cool. And then this little chopped layer is pretty cool of the main synth. That's great, Garlic. This sounds so cool. There's just a bunch of weird stuff. And then on top of that, we have a little like melody line, which is literally a sound font. I don't know which sound font again it is. But it's something. So what song is this? This is a song that I've yet to release. I need to release it, but yeah. It's a string sample from some sound font. It doesn't tell me. It's really sad. It's really sad. It doesn't tell me. Nope, don't know. Ooh, yeah. Never released this, but I probably should. But yeah. But yeah. And it just repeats again. You got this little verse slash just bridge slash break section. Got the bass without the arpeggio. And then I don't know why I put this in this track. I don't know what drove me to actually include this in a track that I'm going to release to major streaming services and other stores. But I put Megalovania in here. It is just in here. And to make it even worse, I bounced out a version of it with a lot of reverb and used it as an intro or as a lead-in. So this is here with malicious intent. I am glad that all of you are now aware about that. God, oh my god. The Coach Megalovania remix. That's again, I think, on LMMS. A lot of the Gravity Pulse stuff is on LMMS. Except for the giant robot at the end of the game. I'll show that one after this. So yeah, then we have hi-hat loop. Another one. This is more of a perk loop. This is a hi-hat loop. And then we got this fat snare. I think I warped it. Did I warp it? I might have not warped it. I don't know. It looks like it's warped because it's like thing. Fan is spinning fast. Good. It's me. But yeah, Megalovania is literally just layered in. And what's so great is that the vocals that I have, that I've recorded like elsewhere, they totally drown out the Megalovania in this, and it's really good. So you have to really listen to it. In the final track, you're gonna have to really listen to it. But you know, now that you know it's there, it's not really that cool. Anyways, it goes after that, drops back into the main drop. You have another little stutter section right here, which is always just fun to do, stuff like that. Little changes in the arrangement makes music more interesting. So do that more often. Yeah, does that, goes to the end. And then, again, another instance of me loving warping. I exported, or I resampled the entire track. Like the entire, like, chorus drop section. And I slowed it down, and I pitched it down, and it sounds really cool as a contrast. I also saturated the hell out of it. It just gives it that like really like, it gives it obviously like a more like dramatic and intense feel, and it's like cool for like a switch up without switching up like everything. So this is in, if I'm not mistaken, A minor? Yeah, it's in A minor, and then it drops down to F sharp. It's down 4, so then yeah, A, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's F minor. So it drops down to F minor. And it just does that, and then yeah. That's also sampled out, I think, from the same file. It's just like an 808. But it's just like hella distorted. Like that saturation. We got Crush on here, which is just 100% drive. That's cool. Yeah. I love that. I love that for me. And then yeah, it just does that again. And this is that. That's a pretty cool beat that I really should finish. It's not that long either. And this is pretty much like the final arrangement. And I really don't want it to be like anything more, because I don't care. But yeah, as per semi-requested by Aaron, we're gonna go take a peek-see at the what do you call it? The Giant Robot at the End of the Game remix that is up on my Bandcamp and Noodle's YouTube channel. It's the cool rock one. That's like that's a really bad interpretation of that. But you get what I mean. It's cool because there's guitars and there's a lot of fun stuff like that. I'm just gonna wait for it to load, because I love it when Ableton takes about 5 years to load. I wonder if you'll like explode this on my... Yeah, that's true. I will. Inherently, I will. I always have to recreate Megalovania like once every few months. It's like an urge. Either that or I throw it in like a track and nobody notices. I was so, yo, what's up, Music Mad? I'm still here. Woo, welcome back. Oh, you know what? Music Mad, funny you joined because I'm opening up the giant robot at the end of the game remix. So, you know, this is your track. What was I saying? Least Insane Ableton moment. Truth bomb. Yeah. Every time I use Ableton, I get slightly more unhinged. Speaking of unhinged, here is the giant robot at the end of the game remix. This is a very cool thing. It's not even that many tracks. That's very cool. You heard a little sick. Yeah, we're just gonna listen to it for a little bit because I know some of you may have heard it. Did I put a limiter on the end of it? You know what? That works. I also did balance it out a lot, so it shouldn't be that loud. But we'll see. Little context. Music Mad, who's in the chat. Hello, Music Mad. Very cool person. Made this track for Gravity Pulse solo as the boss fight music, and I was like, okay, cool. And luckily, me and Music Mad have been like friends for like a few months prior. So we were chill, buddy homies. He even showed me. I do remember. I still have the original file that was slowed down. Like after I told you to like put some effects on like the main lead and like all that stuff. So I got to hear it early. I didn't even know what it was for. So yeah, made this. It's pretty cool. Gave me the MIDI like not too long ago, and I did this with it finally because I wanted to make a remix. Never did until this day, which was like sometime in August. I don't know. It's that. Yeah, this is such a cool remix. Like, I'm very surprised that I managed to pull something like this off that, like, well. Where's the even bigger of the game? You see, Aaron, that's also on LMMS. As I said, every single piece of Gravity Pulse soundtrack is on LMMS. So, sorry, don't want to open LMMS right now. It would also, like, crash my PC because I'm running OBS and everything else at the same time, so. So the main guitar that I'm using here is a Contact. It's Shreddage 3 Legacy. About Legacy because it seemed the most well-rounded one of your tracks. Yeah, me too. I've always liked it. This is a very good guitar emulating plugin. It does a pretty good job at it. These guitars sound, if you're doing the right articulations and like setting up the MIDI notes correctly, it sounds very good. Maybe slightly biased. True. It is your track. Where's Angle Metallica remixes? I don't know. I never did one. Probably should do one. Let's go through the layers. So first off, we got this layer, which is playing in the left ear. We got this layer right here. This is a bit more wide, less spacey. And we got this layer right here. Which is just doing that on the right side. And it sounds very distorted and just aggressive. I didn't really care too much for the realism of the guitars. I just wanted to make a cool guitar track. Here's the bass guitar. Why I made it staccato notes? Don't really know. It just helps to push rhythm a bit more. The drums are all samples that I had found in some sample packs that I have. They're not the most realistic sounding, but they sound okay. Yeah, they're just drums, but they don't sound too realistic, which is fine. I think it fit this track. Onto the leads. First off, we have this square arp, which is kind of plays the arpeggio, but also some of the lead parts. I just love how this track is like, you know, like laid out. Good job, Music Mad. This is why you're such a cool person. I have this synth 1 lead as well, which is layered underneath it, which is pretty solid. Very distorted. Just, you know, be more distortion. It's kind of like the main driving track, like the driving theme behind all of this is just more distortion. Yeah. This is very cool to layer. Square wave, this cool stuff here. Oof. Polyphony on this is not like it. Speaking of leads, we have this lead guitar that just chills out up here and plays like the main lead. Funnily enough, this isn't shreddage. This is a sound font guitar, which doesn't sound bad in this context. I think it works. Oof, the CPU bar up here is not doing too hot, but that's alright. But yeah. Added pitch bends because pitch bends are cool. They're pinch harmonics on guitar, but you know, this isn't real guitar. Yeah, does that again. And then we have this cool little section right here, which is not in the original track because I wanted to have a really cool solo section. So let's just play that. You know, let's just live through this again. Oh. Alright, Aaron, see ya. Thanks for sticking around. Appreciate ya. Yeah, so this section is cool because it goes into more faster like thing. Sounds very awesome with the guitars as well. CPU does not like it though, so. Does that. Bass is this. And then have this little lead, this little just, you know, solo kind of thing. You know, guitar solos. And by itself, it sounds a little weird, but with the guitars, it layers really nicely. Just sounds so good. I'm very happy with how this section in particular turned out. Let's listen to the drums too. They do, they really do. I'm surprised at how well like it all, like arrangement wise, just meshed together really well. It just turned out really good, you know. I think part of it was just like the fact that, you know, melodically it's also just hella cool. It's cool that as well, like it just goes down semitones. And just doesn't, it's like, that's, you know what, that's the rhythm. So like adapting Music Mad, adapting your like chord progression to a more in quotes standard one, just the one that I could just throw chords on, 4 chords and that's it, was a bit difficult because of how just like unique and how like fun your bass line was for the track. But you know, I did my best and it sounds cool. And yeah, you know what? It wasn't too bad. And that pitches down because it's cool. Cool little outro kind of thing. Yeah, goes up. Lovely there. Thank you. Yeah. It's just a cool little track. I figured it was fitting. I might use this for Gravity Pulse Forked during story mode. I might use it for like something. I don't know. I have like a little cool cutscene in my head, but we'll see. Yeah, fun little thing. But yeah, this is a very quickly made thing. It was mixed horribly. The mix that's on my Bandcamp is really bad. Like it's really bad. Like it's really bad because of how like distorted it was. Because I didn't know how to like, you know, mix on like I do now, or even when I went back and redid the mix on this project, it was bad because it was clipping hella fucking hard. It was just going like into the red, like plus 3 dB, and it's just like cranking it, and it was really bad. Like to me, it sounded fine because my headphones were like lower volume because they were bad. And I didn't care because it sounded distorted, and I was like, oh, you know what? That fits for the track because it's, you know, boss fight music, rah, guitars. But no, it sounded bad. And listening back to it now compared to the one that's on my Bandcamp, oof. The main factor is that I have a limiter. I have one limiter on my master, and that's all I need. That's a lie. But yeah, just a fun little thing. Is there anything else that I want to run through real fast? I don't know if I have any other cool things that I could really show off and be like, hey, you know what? This is something cool I made. I guess I could show off one of these if this is the right project file, and then I'll end the stream because I've been going for quite a bit, for an hour 17. That seems like a decent stream time. We've had a bunch of cool people pop in. I'm pretty happy for that. This is not right. Let me find the actual proper project file because I don't remember what it was. I don't remember what it's named. I have a very good naming scheme system. This is not it either. What was it? I don't even know what it was. Maybe that may be one of them. There's two that I'd like to show off. Whatever one I'll find first, I'll use. That was not it. This is just me messing around with arpeggios. I love arpeggios. No, I was just in that. That maybe. No, the fact that it loaded relatively fast is concerning. Well, it's not. It's loading. The fact that it needs to load is not concerning. Okay, yeah, okay. So we'll do this one. This one's a fun one. I think I posted it in some channel somewhere. I think Music Man might recognize it. But yeah, this is my funky little arpeggios. For real, Garlic. You get it. You get it. This is a little house track that I made that's also coming out. And an album. I'm making an album. Full announcement. I'm holding myself accountable right now. I'm making an album. And it's going to come out whenever. Hopefully, I don't know. I had the idea to like, because I had this idea back in January. I was like, I'm going to finish it on my birthday. And like, you know, or publish it like on the week of my birthday. And, you know, in April. It's March. And I have like 3 tracks done. And I want to do like 8. So we're going to speedrun it. Maybe, hopefully, I don't know. It might just be Radian too, who knows. Speaking of Radian. Ooh, it's loud. Yeah, this is just another house track, because silly. Let's just skip to the good part. Yeah, the percussion is pretty good. Basic, very basic. Let me run through this because I like breaking stuff down. First off, this vital up here is the main sort of like lead. It reminds me a lot of Argu by Deadmau5, with that sort of like synth. So yes, you did. You did, Garlic. So I forget how I made this. I think it's just like triangle or square waves or saw waves. How did I mess it up? You know, using some FM because FM is fun, and then it modulates. Because, you know, I have to have that super sick, awesome automation and stuff. Yo. Yeah. And then there's, you know, as we heard, you know, you got drums. Very classic, sort of like housey drums. Kick, snares, claps, hi-hats, percussion. And garlic, yes, there is the boing sound effect. I don't know why I put that in here. It's just in here. It was a holdover from an earlier version of this project that I was using a different version of the like a different like melody that's attached to the synth up here, which, you know, just kind of did for whatever. Can you add a BVR soundbite to the song? You know what? I just might. What's up, Billy? Yeah. So, you know, this stuff exists. It's pretty cool. This is a cool little like lead synthy kind of thing that layers underneath it. And of course, as most house music that I make, it eventually changes. The filter increases, detune, all that. You know, progression. I like it. Then it breaks here. This part's cool. Chord change. And it goes back into the same thing. That's a really cool little like bridge section to build up. Has a little chord change because it sounds cool. And yeah, it goes back into that. Then it goes into a little drop section. That's really good. Yeah, I like this synth a lot. I really like it. I'm surprised that I made it like just suddenly. Like there's only like a few effects on here, mostly because Vital's handling like the rest of the effects. Yeah, distortion, chorus, compression, EQ, all that lovely good stuff. Then yeah, goes on again, loops that entire first section again. And then it gets to a cool little, like, drop sort of thing. Springboard, my beloved, for real. I don't. Yeah, again, like the boing sound effect was literally a holdover from an earlier version of this track. It was funny. I don't care. I loved it. I don't know if anybody's copyrighted the boing sound, but if so, oops. Yeah, this is a fun little thing that I did on accident, believe it or not. When I was copying over the this main lead. Oh, look at this automation. I copied over specifically this section, like this part right here, this ending part. It's like all that. I copied this by accident. And it sounded like this. Which by itself sounds weird, But once you layer it like the way I did, once you just repeatedly duplicate it, add some cool little fills like here where it goes into a like a triplet sort of pattern. It sounds really cool, and it sounded like very like just, you know, intense and like continually driving forward, which was pretty cool. And I didn't intend to do that. That was completely an accident. I was gonna do like something else for this like sudden like swap. I didn't. I stuck with it. And then this plays a little thing again, getting detuned, as shows this automation. Continuing up with the detune, frequency still the same. Messing with detune is fun. Yeah. And then it just breaks. And then the song just ends. I never put an outro, and I think I wanted to, but I think it's fine if it just ends like this. I really don't care. I don't care. It's fine. The song's already been going on for 5 minutes and 30 seconds. We might as well just end it right there. You know, oops, big project file. Sorry. I just like making music like this. Sorry. But yeah. It's fun. You know, this is a fun little thing that I made like in a day. Like 6 hours of work went into this. And then I've been slowly like changing some stuff, mixing it differently. Like my master is this long of a thing. You have this plugin, this insane plugin. That's not insane. It's Ozone Elements. I got it for free. Not like free, but like I got it for free with my interface. So yeah. Some other stuff I got for free, but we don't talk about that because that's not relevant. Haha. Anyways, I'm planning on probably finishing the mix on this track and publishing it with the album that I plan on doing that hopefully exists and is real. I don't know when though. It's fine if it doesn't end up being real because at least I would have tried. Yeah. Alrighty. I think I'm good. I've streamed myself out for today. I'm all streamed out, whatever that means. Here, let's throw the co-op soundtrack back on for this outro. What song we want? Oh, you know what? I know. Let's get Fitting Patience going. That's a bop. This is an ad. No, it's not. Trolled. Alrighty. Alright, let's hope this doesn't lag. Whatever. Alrighty. If it lags, it's not my fault. My PC's bad. Give me money. Thank you for hopping into my stream, all of you who have joined. Let me load this a little bit more. Yeah. So thank you for everyone who said it pop in again. I know the last time I streamed, it was September, as the video would say. I am very inconsistent when it comes to live streaming because oops, I just forget to do it, and also like I just don't end up feeling the urge to. But I want to. I really want to do YouTube stuff because it's fun. And I've had this YouTube channel for like a while. Like I don't know how long. I made this YouTube account in like 2017, 2016 even. So, you know, we're doing good. And I only have like 100 plus subscribers, so it's fine. It was a lovely stream. Thank you, Tyler, for popping in. Thank you. Let me see. Let me think of all the people. Sorry, Aaron, Garlic, Game Master, Tyler, Jay, Music Mad, Billy, you were in here. Who else was in here? I don't know. But if you were in here and you're watching it back, thank you. And if you're watching it afterwards, see if I'm streaming again. Eventually I'll stream again. I don't know when. Maybe I have a community tab. You can go there and see stuff. Anyways, here's the part of the stream where I plug my stuff. In the description, flow page, go there. All my stuff is there. I'm on Spotify and all that stuff. I have a Bandcamp. You could buy my stuff there. I make a bunch of cool music for Rec Room. But not for Rec Room the game, but Rec Room in games in the game Rec Room. That was complicated. I make soundtracks and stuff and cool things. It's cool. A lot of you know that already. In fact, all of you know that already. I don't know why I'm explaining that. I'm explaining that just in case. The next track is starting. What track is next? It's the Hymns of the Chambers, isn't it? This is an ad. No, Hymns of the Chambers. All right, you know what? Yeah, sad track. No, well, it's not. I refuse to quit with that. Let's go with Crusher. Crusher's a fun track. This is the best track to end on. Bye, Billy. Anyways, yeah. So thank you for tuning in, and hopefully I will stream again soon, relatively soon. Who knows? All right. I'm just gonna turn it back to starting stream, even though we're not starting stream. Oh, it hasn't updated. Oh, it's gonna update. Look at chat go, guys. Guys, look at chat go. Look at it go. Look at it run. Look at everyone. This is all the people. Oh yeah, Jake and Ren were in here. Yeah. Alright, well, thank you for tuning in. Goodbye, my friends. We will meet another day. One other day when I choose to stream. Feel free to join my Discord server too. Keep update with me. All that. Yippee. Alright, bye.